Treasured by Nacogdoches citizens from its start in 1955, Hotel Fredonia began with Jack McKinney's vision of a downtown destination hub of commerce for the city's visitors and local residents. Throughout the following years, with periods of great success and failure, including a complete closing for 2 years in the mid-1980s, generations of community business leaders have worked, invested, and probably spent many hours in prayer so that the hotel would continue in operation and service. According to Joe Max Green, a member of the executive committee that reopened and revitalized the business in the late 1980s, a number of citizens knew that the hotel was part of the lifeblood of Nacogdoches and an integral part of the community. Green points out that then and now, good things that happen in our city happen around the hotel. Others that served on that executive committee were A.T. Mast, Ed Cole, and Jim Kingham. Green said that many more raised, borrowed, and invested funds, and because of the support of the community, the hotel has survived. The publication Hotel Fredonia for the Convenience of Travelers and Guests, written by Dr. Archie P. McDonald, gives detailed descriptions of the hotel's notable ups and downs and the people who contributed their talents and resources. The book includes images of the facility in its numerous stages of development and interesting memorabilia such as the early restaurant menu and room rates. The book is available through owner Susan Pack Rents, who uses the hotel's history as inspiration for her business today. Rents brought a fresh and sleek retro look and feel to the facility. Under her leadership, the Hotel and Convention Center offers overnight and resident guests enjoyable experiences that include weekly live musical entertainment on the patio, monthly fine dining and wine tasting gatherings, fight night events, and comedy club performances. Bill King, President and CEO of Nacogdoches Economic Development Corp., says he's been in hundreds, if not thousands, of hotels all over the U.S. and that the Hotel Fredonia is a truly unique treasure for Nacogdoches. King says that the Hotel Fredonia is a grand hotel right here in Nacogdoches. People who stay remember the hotel and they remember Nacogdoches. In addition to being an enjoyable visitor destination, the economic impact of the hotel is important. The business creates jobs for local citizens, creates significant hotel-motel occupancy tax revenue, brings conferences to the town, and instills a sense of community in all of us whenever we walk through its doors. CVB Director Melissa Sanford calls the Hotel Fredonia the living room of Nacogdoches. The CVB staff and board of directors value the hotel as advocates promoting goodwill and tourism in our community. King adds that the hotel sets us apart from other communities, and we are truly blessed to have it and to be able to enjoy it. Many describe the Hotel Fredonia as a downtown jewel, a treasured landmark, a first-class establishment, a gathering spot, and a community supporter. The Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce is proud to name the Hotel Fredonia its 2012 Large Business of the Year.
Please welcome Susan Rents, the owner of the Hotel Fredonia, and Scott Goodridge with award sponsor R&K Distributors. For those of you who know me well, which is many of you, I don't usually have to use notes and things like this, but I was nervous that I would forget something, and so forgive me if I do, but I think I've got it enough. I had to start with this thing that just maybe to lighten the moment for me. We went to a great trade show this week. It's called TTIA. Got to be with a lot of tour and travel people from all over the state. And as we were driving back today, running late, of course, we couldn't miss too many opportunities there. It was awesome. Everybody's phones started lighting up and emails and Bruce. And finally I said, well, he's called me twice. What does that mean? And so I called and Bruce said, I'm just checking in when you're going to be here and all that. And then he said, you've got your speech or whatever you're going to say. And I said, well, I don't usually write anything, but you said 2 minutes, I can do that. And he said, all right. And I said, and then, you're going to thank everyone. Yes, of course I'm going to thank everyone. And so I was trying to get a hold of Gary Lee, which I know you're out there. This is hard. I like when I can see people's faces. And I was talking to Gary Lee, and I said, well, I just got off the phone with Bruce, and gosh, I hope I'm going to do this right. We were laughing. He goes, oh, don't feel bad. He said, when I had to get up there, he said, in the timeline, you're exactly right. We all know the timeline, which we love. And he said, don't worry about that. He said, when I had to get up there and talk, they made me rehearse it. They made me write it. Bruce and Charlotte kept me in line. And so when I got up there, I looked at Bruce. Where's Bruce? I know you're here. And I did that. And I said, now I'll continue on. So we laughed, and I'm grateful for Bruce Partain. I hate not being able to see. I'm such a grateful, and I appreciate it. So I will stay on task, I think. First of all, thank you so much. It's an honor. It's an honor to be a part of Nacogdoches in East Texas. In particular, the best part about this award for me was I didn't know the employees put us up for this. I was out of town, and I got a call from Bruce, and then I got a copy of the letter and all the signatures, and I'm grateful, so grateful for them. It is a team effort. Can't do anything without a great team, as Francis talked about, and Jerry. So I would like to recognize them really quick and just have them stand. I think if you look over there, you'll see a lot of familiar faces, and Jesus and Concha and Kathy have all been with the hotel way before I got it, and they've taught us a lot. George Rios, and I just can't say enough. George Ariola, I could go on and on. We brought some special guests tonight. Mr. Harkrider, who's 100 years old and planted all the rose bushes you see, and he just runs circles around us. And the sisters, Miss Louise Jacks and Dr. June Irwin, will y'all stand? And then, of course, my family, I can't say enough about. I'm blessed, truly blessed. Thank you. And then I also have Miss Miriam Bousset, when 3 generations of Jack McKinney's family here tonight, which he is the one who had the dream. And I don't want to forget when you leave, surprise, surprise, I was running late. We have the book that Dr. McDonald wrote, and we'd love to share that with you. So they'll be out handing them out when you leave. If you don't have a copy, I think you'll enjoy it. Can't say enough. I give them out all the time. It's the best story ever. It's an honor to be here again with Jerry and Francis and Sergeant Sal. Grateful to be a part of that. Just wanted to say thank you to the Cole and the Mast and all the others that kept the hotel going. Good and bad times. I'm amazed. I'm blessed. We actually wanted to honor Big Jim Kingham and Dr. McDonald, who passed this year, and can't say enough about them. I'm grateful for my investors. It's grateful for my employees. Sarah Cummings, soon to be Kulikapika, Russian name. You try and spell it when she gets married in October. She's with Leadership NAC this year. I'm so excited about that for her. We're going to hopefully be in Lufkin. We love Lufkin. We're going to be in Austin this year, hopefully, with State Rep, soon to be Travis Clardy and Trent Ashby. We're grateful to Senator Nichols and Don and Congressman Louis Gohmert. I can't say enough as a business person and also just as an individual. We're blessed to have them represent us. Just wanted to mention a few mentors that I can't say thank you enough. Lucy DeWitt, Charles Bright, both of them on the days you think, what the heck could keep going, what could happen, and I get a little note, keep going, we know what you're going through. I love them. Mr. Harkrider, Margie Tipton, Brian McLean with the Small Business Development Center in Angelina. You can do anything with him. My banker, Mark Lowry with Texas State Bank. my attorney, Marty Barnhill with Zaleski, Lori Lamb with Axley Rohde. Grateful to all of them. They've seen all the good, the bad, and the ugly. And many of you have touched me, and I kept, every time somebody would say something, I just kept adding just a few. Miss Ritterscamp's out there. I got to visit today, or this evening with her. Ben, who y'all all, again, you've got to read the book if you don't know all that. It's awesome. Miss Patton, John Mast, Rand Schmid, Mr. Ledbetter, Miriam Bentley, Carolyn Matthews, Marion Derby, Sarah O'Brien with Main Street, Tommy Ellison with CBTX, who taught me how I could get what I wanted. And I know how to talk to the banks, and that was a blessing. And Rusty, I know you're out there too, and Donella. Dr. Ms. Worthen, and again, I could go on, and when I can finally see your faces, you know who you are. Thank you. And especially Sherry, Kelly, Barbara, and Bruce at the Chamber. They've done an amazing job. I'm grateful. So with that, thank you so much. I wanted to end again with, this is a Citizens Hotel. That's the coolest thing about it. We get to tell the story every day. Please share those with us. That's what keeps me going, just to see how many lives we've touched and continue to touch. And Gary Justice, who was one of the neatest people I ever met. Thank you, Scott and R&K, for being a sponsor of this award. Again, thank you.